Alright, so this one says any integer 1 through 10. So let's just list our integers. These are the total possibilities. So that means our probabilities denominator is 10. Now, it wants to know if any of these are a factor of 200, which means can you multiply something by one of these and get 200 exactly, no decimals. So 1 times anything, will that give us 200? Yes. 2 times anything? Yes. 3 times anything? No. 4 times anything? Yes. 5's a factor. Can you times 6 by something and get 200? No. 7 doesn't work. 8 you can. 9 you cannot, and 10 you can. So count how many will actually work. There's 6 out of the 10, which reduces down to 3/5 or 60%. Alright, what's the probability that we pull out one random card and it's a 4 or a black? Okay, so the probability that it's a 4, there's 4 out of 52 cards. Or means I add. Now what's the probability that it's a black card? Well, there are 26 black cards out of 52. However, there's an overlap. Remember there's an or, ask yourself, is there an overlap? Is there a card that happens to be a 4 and it's a black at the same time that you double counted? Yes, there are 2 of them. So 4 plus 26 is 30. 30 take away 2 is 28. 28 out of 52 needs to be reduced, and that will give us 7/13. Write a sentence describing an event that could exist. Okay, this is a variety of them. The one that I put on my answer key was this. What's the chances that a person will pull a black card out from a standard deck of 52 cards? Because half of them are black and half of them are red. Alright, remember that this little symbol just means the opposite or the not of this. So if it's an 87% chance of this happening, then the other part of the percentage would be 13% or 0.13. What's the probability of drawing a red card? And, okay, so now this is not one probability, this is 2 separate ones, and the word and means I'm going to multiply them. So the red cards, there are 26 out of 52. Okay, now we're going to pull out a club. Well, a club is not red, so there's a full 13 clubs left. It says without replacement. Well, you only tried to pull one card out of it. This was just the probability of that one. It says without replacement, that means my denominator decreases by 1. So now I'm going to go ahead and reduce myself. This is what I like to do. This one can't be reduced. I'm going to multiply straight across, and there I go. Alright, a drawer 7, 2, okay, so how many total socks are there? There are 15 total. It says you're going to pull a sock out, return it, and draw it a second. So that means both times the denominator stays 15. What's the probability that it's red? Well, there are 7 red, and the second one's going to be blue. 6 blue. It says, and right here, that means we're going to multiply. So if you want to go ahead and reduce it, it'd be 7/15 times 2/5, which will give us 14/75. Alright, we're just trying to pick the white marble. There is 1 white out of a total of 8. So we just get 1 8. So here's another OR question. So the probability that it's a queen. Queens are 4 out of 52. And I add on the probability that it's an ace. Well, there's another 4 out of 52. So my question is there an overlap? Can a card that I pull out be a queen and at the same time an ace? No. Therefore, we're not going to subtract anything, but we are going to reduce our fraction. Alright, what's the probability that it does not hit the shaded? So we're looking for this area. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to find the shaded first. So our circle is pi r squared, and our total is a square. Now, what is the radius? Well, if the whole side across is 8, that means the radius is half of that, so that's 4. 4 squared is 16. So go ahead and type in 16 pi divided by 64, and you're going to get approximately this, which is great, but that's not what it asked for. It says does not hit the shaded. So now do 100% minus that, and our probability is going to be 21.5%. Just make sure you read the questions.